Good morning and happy Monday. Welcome back to the Den of Iniquity. That is Ken Shaving and BSing, your Big Shave Best champion, as always. And we're going to do kind of a repeat shave from Saturday. It is going to be an Aventus scented shave with the Wickham 1912 Vegetal Shaving Soap Classic 24. Your Aventus type scent. And I said in last video my favorite scent of all the clones is definitely fine. It is the strongest. It has the best lasting power off the puck, as it does, of course, with the aftershave. But maybe the best formula, arguably. Of course, everyone's, bias comes into play. It may be Wickham's. Now, the tangent of this is also, this is the first time I'm using this soap base with the distilled water in the cup. So I'm very excited to see where this lather goes. So I'm going to wet the face. I got the distilled water in the cup. Of course, I'm out of the shower, so I'm nice, cleaned out, hydrated, ready to go. As Nick Shave says. 2 days growth. A little cube prep never hurts. Work it in the bristles. Let's remove a bit of that excess. Just a bit. I'm going to leave it kind of wet and foamy there. BC Silvertip Synthetic again since it's out. Wet the brush, shake it out, get it loading. Now I got this just for history and discussion. Chris Maiden sent me this as part of an exchange we did last year. A little trade-off pith boxing early in 2017. No. Maybe in late 2016, come to think of it. I can't remember at this point. We sent stuff back and forth a lot, especially when he was ordering and I was helping him out with shipping. Alright. So I think that brush is good and loaded. Let's take the excess off the puck. Never hurts to do this, so don't be afraid, kids. And I'll reveal the razor in a second as we get lathered up. This is going to be an interesting yet possibly annoying week for me. Today's a normal work day, but then tomorrow through Thursday we have a visitor from Air Force Research Labs who knows system design and can help develop like supportability metrics, which, operational availability, things like that. And I'm sorry, I have a 14 that's annoying as hell. And she may be sitting in on some of that. Well, I mean, it's just work. It's not like we're briefing or anything, but it's just something that doesn't make sense. I've kind of talked about it or alluded to it before when it comes to IT equipment, but anyway. So I'll be away from my desk in another building unless my lead doesn't need me to be in there for some reason. So at least I won't be in the day-to-day office hearing the same old people drone on about the same old shit, just in a different variation on the theme, Oh, let's try more water. I don't know why. I'm thinking. Yeah, there we go. Generating good stuff out of the brush. All right. I like where it's at. All right, get the blade warmed up here, and then I'll reveal the razor. And since it is 2 days growth, I'm going back to my tried and true favorite, or one of the two. This is the Assassin, but this is the Assassin head on the Rod George fat handle brass custom made razor handle. Hate to be redundant there, sorry. Because this is fat handle. But anyway, silver blue blade, 1 shave in. Oh, and just a heads up, you'll see the one blade again because I don't want to sit there with an exposed blade for too long and not get uses out of it. So probably tomorrow. As for what soap, I don't know. Maybe another soap base that happens to be the same scent because I got Ginger's Garden, you know, like I got her Aventus type. Definitely a good razor and blade combo, razor head and blade combo, and the weights from the handle. This thing is heavy. Slickness on this soap is definitely much higher versus fine. You know, in terms of residual, you can just tell by running your hand over spots that are clear of even like visible residue. All right, let's push on that second. Oh, one of my comments about ordering directly I had a gentleman comment about ordering directly from Darren at Wickham's. Well, okay, so I did too when I got my Club Cola. And the reason it can take so long is he waits until he can build a shipment so he can save on shipping cost, because he sends it to a U.S. distributor basically, who then breaks down the main parcel and then gets it on its way to the customers. And yeah, that can take some time. Yeah, my Club Cola took a while to get here last year. I mean, Darren explained it all, and I was like, okay, cool. And it came, and because he sends like bulk to the U.S. So when I mentioned Connaught Shaving, if you want to go through them, you'll get it much more quickly, as long as it's in stock, of course. So since now they're going to be a sale point for Classic 24 on a regular basis. So that's going to be definitely your better option. I mean, Darren will still get his money, obviously, but I know a lot of us, unless absolutely not possible, we go through, you know, the main vendor, depending on the type of soap. Go artisan direct a lot, but sometimes you want that one-stop shop, you know. Like a Maggard or an Italian barber, it all depends. But now you have Connaught Shaving for your Wickham needs. And like I said, their shipping even from Ireland was pretty quick. Even for my little 10-pack of gem blades. I mean, literally, that's all I ordered from them. I wasn't sure I was even going to like a gem shave, so. Little weeper in a spot. And actually, that's more of an inflamed core, it looks like. I may have had just a little too much water in the lather, or not enough soap on the brush. I thought I had plenty of soap on the brush, but it seems a little thin for what I was hoping. But it's super slick, so. My little weepers and my normal spots are definitely normal, and they will certainly close, so I'm not concerned at all about that. Just operator error, I'll say. Okay, at this point, I think we're just down to layer for slickness. Sounds like a bad band name, like Bowling for Soup. Layer for slickness. Some of this I don't need. This is mostly the neck and then maybe the chin and a touch-up area around the mustache. You just want that nearly silent thing to know you got close enough, but the neck is always always a royal pain, I think, for a lot of us. Seems like right against the green is almost more diagonal. All right. Yeah, I was worried about this spot. There's a little kind of surfacey. It's even tougher for me. I mean, I try stretching and all that, and I still, around the Adam's apple, many times I will have problems. All right. Let's see what our soap in out of our brush is doing. Could I have used a little more time loading? Maybe. Probably. Yeah, I'll brush that out. Yeah, it's peaky, it's glossy, it's all of that stuff that should be. A little nod to Kevy Shaves here. Yeah, I could actually touch up, but right here, where that's, you know what? The hairs are too visible to. Looks like a bad shave if I don't. Lightly. I've already got the weepers there, so that's par for the course. All right. So unlike Chris and maybe some of you out there, I am not a major football / soccer fan. Not because I dislike the sport, except for the only part I don't like is how the South American teams, particularly our floppers of the highest order, versus the North American or European teams. I mean, in terms of the World Cup. I mean, but it's like something about South American players they're just like an assassin took them out from a tower. You know, just bam. You know, it's a little insane for me to watch a grown man act like that in a sporting event. But anyway, baseball has its problems. It's like you throw barely inside nowadays, and then they want to start a fight. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so I'm waiting for a friend for lunch. And I go to this place, local, we decide to meet. And it's a Chelsea, mainly. And I'm like, oh, cool. You know, I've had a friend, one was in the Air Force. He's a Newcastle fan just because, I don't know why he'd be a Newcastle fan, but he was in the Air Force. I guess he was stationed near there, or that's the team he chose. Of course, Chris is a Man United fan. I have a buddy in St. Louis that's an Arsenal fan. I don't know. I have a friend's son who's an Arsenal fan, doesn't even play soccer, you know. But I'm one of those people that's dangerous enough to know, you know, a couple big players and some of the teams, and I don't know. And they were saying, well, once you pick a team, you know, you go with them. And I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever pick a team, you know. I admire it for what it is, and a good game is definitely a good game, but... Okay, so Sting level, by the way, was not as bad as I anticipated. It was a little bit here. See, I'm going to be, for me, a little bit irritated right there. Weeper is basically closed, so I'm happy with that. Let's see. What do we want to do here? All right. Thayers. I'm always searching because I just keep this one bottle of Thayers out all the time. The rest are in the fridge. All right. While that dries, 23 minutes is almost 6:20 in the morning Central Time. So it means I got to get dressed and get on the road. Fine Platinum Aftershave. To kill the rest of the germs and put some good sting on. I use a lot of this. I mean, look at it. So, and I'm kind of dreading, since we've heard the reports that they've sort of taken down the scent strength. I'm kind of dreading getting that next bottle. Of course, Executive Man, Mom. So, maybe I'll get the Fine Executive Man instead when I'm out of, I'm sorry, the Sterling Executive Man, and not buy the Fine Platinum anymore if that's the case. If there's been some, anybody have the new Fine Platinum in the newer bottle, the kind of rounder, kind of bottle? Let me know what you think of the scent versus, because this is really potent and it definitely lasts. I mean, it doesn't have much in it, but it definitely smells great. I mean, all right, so we are done. Thanks for watching. It is Monday, so watch out for your school zones and your school buses if you're out there in the morning. Stay safe, drive safe. Don't drink and drive. Cheers. Too sweet, good brothers and good sisters. Enjoy your day. It's Monday at work. Oh, well, at least my short week, so I'm going to have fun with that. So I will talk to you later. Bye.